Quit bagging on the biscuit. I'm Rick, and this shut the heck up, you stinking roosters. Now that for your sanity. This is the shack. Hey everybody, welcome. If you're new to the channel or first time stopping by, thank you so much for taking some of your valuable time out to view. Always ask that you would consider subscribing. If you do, ring ding 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 that bell down there so you are notified when these videos do come out. Give it a thumbs up, like it and share, because it definitely helps the channel. Well, the poor little biscuit has had a resurgence lately, I guess. A little bit of a stirring of the pot. When you go to YouTube, you open up your homepage. Depending on what you've been searching for, watching, you'll have related topics pop up in your feed. Sometime after Christmas, since we had time relaxing, I was checking out different videos, looking at some joinery videos, because I stumbled upon a video that was showing some vintage joinery. I thought it was pretty cool, you know, seeing some of the stuff they did prior to all the modern tools and the jigs and such. I guess because of that, a video popped up on my feed. It's a huge channel. I don't follow it. I don't watch any of the videos. I unsubscribed from it about 3 years ago. Sometimes channels get so big, I think they lose their humble beginnings and their core values when they started, and that's why I unsubscribed to some very big channels. So this video popped up and it was about the biscuit. I don't remember the exact words, but it was stating the fact that biscuits are no good and they're only good for thumbnails. I looked at it and I think, wow. Personally, I thought that was pretty harsh, but again, I think sometimes these channels do that just to generate views and drive traffic to their channel. Again, it's all about money. During all this stirring of the pot, I completely forgot I had a biscuit tool. Like, duh, I'm assembling these rustic flags. If you follow me at all, you know last year I was very fortunate and able to claim a bunch of wood. They were a bunch of church pews that were left out for about 5 years, and when I went to claim them, I wasn't sure what the wood was until I started disassembling the pews, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, these solid? Taking them apart a little bit more. Wow, yeah, these are solid oak. I'm like, yee, cool. So the first batch was done, and all this stuff started happening about the biscuit, and I forgot I had the biscuit thing. Let me try doing the flag with biscuit joinery. Ooh-wee, talk about a breeze. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. I did this earlier, so I'm going to edit this in. So now, when I glue them together, I glue the union up. No back support because I have this together with biscuits. The stripes are together. No back support, all biscuits. Instead of a mad rush trying to get this all together, now I basically, the bottom part, then I get the biscuit and I join this one to this, and then I get the two biscuits on the end grain. I know I'll probably get slack from that, and two on the bottom. And I join this and that together, and it makes it so easy to glue up. So that's how I put the flags together now. Super simple. Doesn't matter if the wood is bent, bowed, whatever. I can pull it down, clamp it together. That biscuit will help align the boards together. It makes it a breeze to assemble these now. But what sparked me to do this video was what happened to me Christmas Eve 2019. My second batch of flags I had cut, stained, ready to go. Trying the biscuit joinery to assemble them. It's coming along great. I ran out of biscuit. I go to my cabinet. I thought I had more in there, but the bucket I had was just of the dowels, no biscuits. So we're talking 4 o'clock, Christmas Eve. Places are closing by 5. So I am making mad dash trying to find a store that's going to be open that has biscuits. So I hit the Home Depot first. Luckily, they had some, 3 of them matter of fact. So I grabbed 1 bottle of their biscuits, number 10s. Come home so I can complete the glue up. During that, problem was I was running into inconsistency, meaning I had some biscuits that were very loose, some of them fit snug, okay, maybe a little not as snug as I would like. A couple of them wouldn't even go in there. I wasn't going to pound them in, because if you know about the biscuit joinery, the biscuit is beechwood, should be beechwood. When it gets wet with the glue, it expands because of the moisture, helps secure that joint. Once the glue dries and moisture evaporates, it goes back down, but it creates a nice joint. A little sidebar, if you have any doubts how strong an edge-to-edge glue joint is, I had this in a video earlier, but when I uploaded it to YouTube, I got red flagged because it was copyrighted. So I had to redo this video, so it's coming out late. Basically, check it up here. I'll have a link. It is a wood magazine video, about an hour long. In that video, it was talking about joinery, and it did a demonstration on just how strong an edge-to-edge glue joint is. I will, somewhere here, I will have to watch the video again. I will put the time slide in, so click up here for the video. If you want to watch it, go to here to the time, and they'll talk specifically about that joint. I can't show you that clip because I get red flagged for copyright. Once I got the flag glued up, because I had to get it done Christmas Eve. That was my mother's present for Christmas. And one thing you do not want is the wrath of your mother coming down because you didn't get her a Christmas present. So all was good in the land of Oz. And after Christmas, came home, went online because I needed more biscuits, so I ordered more. I use Lamello brand biscuits. They have been around for ages, 50 plus years or whatever. They're like the pioneer of the biscuit. They are 100% beechwood. Made in China brand, red flag. Doesn't state anything on here anywhere about beechwood. It just says FSC wood, meaning it is forestry certified, safe, whatever. I don't know, forage management. But made in China, probably a lie anyway. So I went online, ordered another box of number 10 biscuits, and they have their videos of their products, of their tools. I don't care, I'll watch the video again, you know, it refreshes my mind. I'm glad I did, because during their video showing the process of the biscuit, during production, the gentleman grabs one of the biscuits off the production line, mics the end and mics the other end, and I'm guessing it's to measure the thickness on either end to make sure that it stays within their guideline. And in my little pea brain, something right then and there went ding! That's what I need to do. After having the problems I had with the Chinese brand, I wanted to do a comparison, not on biscuit joinery, but on the poor little biscuit itself. I want to see if there's a wide range of inconsistency, wide range of measurements. I don't know what I'm going to find out, but I want to try this and see what happens. So we're going to see. Don't know the outcome. Well, I do now because I had to redo this video again. So we're going to pretend I don't know yet what I'm going to do. I'm not going to bore you with me measuring every single one of these, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 10 of the Lamello biscuits, 10 of the Ryobi Chinese brand biscuits, put them on a piece of paper. I'm going to mic both ends, write it down. I'm going to mic the center, write it down just like that. Write out 10 of these of each brand, and then I'm going to sit there and look at it and see if I can see anything that stands out. Since I've already done this, I'm going to bring up the pictures and I'm going to show you my results. So on the left will be the Chinese brand, on the right will be the Lamello brand. Now on the left, as you can see, the first biscuit, one edge is 0.155, the other edge is 0.151, meaning from edge to edge, there is a 0.004 difference. After doing all that to 10 biscuits, I thought, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add up that third number, the difference, add those all up so I can get an average. Chinese brand, it ended up being 0.0028. That 8 brings that 2 up to a 3. So the difference on average is a 0.003. Now the biscuit itself, I measured the center, and as you see here, it goes 150, 154, 150, 152, 151, 157. A lot of 150 to 152. Then it's got two of them that are 146, 145, and one that's way up there, 157. So I added all those up, came to 1507. That 7 kicks that 0 up to 1. So the average of that Chinese brand is a 0.151. You can see how it varies greatly in just 10 biscuits. So during that process, I thought, you know what? I'm just going to grab a handful. I'm going to check a few more. I had 7 more biscuits, 0.147, 0.148, way low. 7 more out of another handful was probably 15, I would think, average. So here I have 10 biscuits out of probably 25 biscuits. 9 are below 148 and one 157. So you're looking at a conservative figure of 4% no good. So now we go over to the Lamello, and immediately once I was done, you could see consistency there. First one, 154, 156, only 0.002, and the biscuit is 157. If you go down, you'll see how close they are, and they're pretty consistent. So I added all that up, came out to 0.0021. 1 does nothing to the 2, stays there. It's on the low end. As the Chinese brand, it was up on the high end. So that is a 0.002 solid, where the other one was a 0.003. Now that may not seem much, but it gives me an idea of consistency and quality. So now you get over to the biscuit itself, and you see every single one of these. First 3 are 157, 153, back up to 157, 157, 156, 154. 1 is 149, 157. I mean, you can see, boom, right there. These are consistent. And if you notice, the numbers are closer to the 157 versus 152, 53. So that makes the biscuit a little bit thicker. You want this biscuit to fit snug into your cut, not loose or just slides in easy or have to pound it in. You want it to fit in snug so it does its job, and it does it properly when it swells. So I added all those up, and it came out to 1556. Again, the 6 is just above the center mark, so that would bring that 5 up to a 6, so it is a solid 0.156 versus the Chinese brand at 0.151. Can't lie about the facts. I am pleasantly surprised. I am glad I did this, because it just confirms my early suspicions anyway, why I use quality biscuits, because they are consistent, they are quality, they are 100% beech wood. Now if you're thinking about the cost, I got that covered too. I did a little figuring. This is a 125 count, this Chinese brand, very inconsistent. And always remember, you got a 4%, they're not up to par. I was at Home Depot today, I wanted to make sure of the price. They are $7.96, $7.97, basically $8 a piece. You need 8 of these. At $8 a piece, that's $64. I don't know if you can buy these in bulk, but that's what you're going to pay if you buy 8 of these to make 1,000. Versus a box of Lamello. Now, I looked around. I actually found these at Home Depot. They were on Amazon, but they were once $60. And I didn't know Home Depot carried them. Found that they did. Ordered them through Home Depot. For 1,000 of these, $46 plus tax, you're looking at 48 and change. 48 and change for 1,000 number 10 biscuits versus Chinese inconsistency, $64, and you're losing 4% of that. So I hope you see the inconsistencies of cheap brand, the consistency of a quality brand that's been around for 50 years, who knows what they're doing, knows how to do a good product. 100% beechwood versus FSC wood, which is not beechwood. So I would never, 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 ever tell you that this joinery or that joinery is better than the other, because maybe that's all you can do, and maybe that's all that they can do. Everybody has a preference. Everybody has their ability to do certain things. So I would never criticize one over the other, because I think that's just wrong. So I'm done. That's it. I hope this enlightened, shows you a little bit, make you understand that biscuit joinery isn't bad, has its purpose. So don't shy from it. Maybe down the road invest in it and do something, because it does come in handy on times. Like these flags, they are huge help. Huge help. I think I make more of these just because I love doing it, putting it together. It makes it so easy. That's it. I'm done. Thank you so much for watching. Be blessed. Take back your for your sanity. Quit bagging on the biscuit. See you next video.